On this episode of More to Tech Solutions, we're going to save this beat up desktop and see if we can make it run Windows 11. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. So, obviously we have easily removable drive bay covers, and what's interesting is, in this case, they have all the drive bay covers going all the way down, which is kind of nice for upgradability, which I'll show you in a second. I never heard of Cybertron, so that's interesting. I mean, it's a little...
It's a little dingy, right?
A little dingy, but it's nice and light, too, so I guess it's missing a foot, obviously.
Right.
I might just take them all off and put felt feet on it, because that usually works good for these computers.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Pretty dirty.
Right.
I'm definitely going to try to save this machine. Yeah, dust filters are kind of eh. It's got a Wi-Fi card. We don't know if it turns on or not, so we'll figure that out today. And a basic motherboard. But what's nice is it's custom built, so it can always be upgraded. So let's see. So we'll take our side panel off. And in here, it looks like we got a Toshiba 2015 hard drive. That is 1 terabyte. A PowerMan power supply with 450 watts. And a Wi-Fi card. Some SATA connections, DVD drive. Corsair RAM, 8 gigs, DDR3. Not bad. I'm not sure what this CPU is, but the fan's dated 2015 as well. So this system's about 10 years old. So it'll give you guys a good idea of what we're dealing with. If I'm going to guess why this thing was trashed, I'm going to say it's the power supply. I've seen these PowerMan power supplies fail. Or it was really slow. I'm not sure, so we're going to find out. Alright, so we're going to plug it in, and Matt, you can show them the screen.
The moment of truth.
It always is fun turning on a system for the first time. If it was a customer's computer and they hadn't turned on in years, maybe I would actually test the power supply first, but for our purposes here, I don't think we really care. So there's a reset button here and a power button, then you also have an Asus DVD drive, which is actually pretty nice, and then there's more ports down here. It's a cool case. It's a little cheapy, but the buildability of it is pretty nice. So hopefully we can save it and get it to a new customer. Is it on? Oh, no, it wasn't on. Anyway. Oh, yeah, my shirts are in the wash. Sorry, guys. You like my grandfather's shirt?
I like the More to Tech shirt, but that's a close second.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, look at the vintage plaid.
It's actually really nice, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice shirt.
Oh, my God, it turns on.
So
what do you guys think's wrong with it? Maybe a hard drive failure?
I'm going with you with the power supply.
But it wouldn't turn on then.
But then it wouldn't turn on. But
yeah.
that was but see, that was my honest.
And it's booting.
That was my honest first thought. We keep it honest here. We keep it very raw.
And it's booting.
But it's booting. Matt was wrong. Mike was wrong.
This is stuck.
Okay, so the drive base stuck.
So where's my paper clip of doom? I have a paper clip here this is actually a neat trick, guys. You want tech tips? Bent out paper clip. Find the hole in the DVD drive. Now it works perfectly.
Look at that.
The hard drive's really going for it.
Can't say I didn't know that one, but for those of you who don't know, there you go.
So it's loading. It looks like Windows 10. Yeah, Windows 10.
Wow, I'm actually...
A few moments later.
We respect the privacy of the previous owner. It's actually pretty fast. Well, I guess we'll keep the hard drive for like a vintage build or something, because I don't put hard drives in my new computers.
Yeah, I could just edit that out and just...
Yeah, we'll crop that out.
Put a loading screen in there.
Put one of those connection lost screens, like those transitions.
Yeah, yeah.
Make something funny out of it.
Yeah, Cybertron. Okay, so I guess...
It's a pre-built computer of some sort.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't like the missing feet, right?
That could be annoying, but maybe it was... I don't know why. Maybe they just upgraded and that was it. I'm not going to argue. So yeah, it does boot though, so I guess we'll take the hard drive out, swap in a solid state drive of somewhat normal capacity, Windows 11 on it, and then we should be good to go with this thing. So
I do got to say though, the aesthetics are pretty cool, man.
I like the red with the black. It's definitely nice.
Very cool.
This computer's pretty clean overall. Just needs some basic touch-up here and there. So we'll just give it a nice, just going all the little crevices. It's got this big X here. It's an X strike case, whatever that means. You know what an X strike is?
Honestly, I've never heard of it. It does look very cool though. I know we kind of got the
You like the black
bottle.
And red, don't you? You like
yeah,
I
do.
Sucker for those.
No, I do.
You're a sucker for black and red game computers.
Yeah, red's one of my favorite colors. Would you mind if you just move that out of the way so they can see it?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Let's get a close up there of that really cool Cybertron X symbol.
Never heard of Cybertron. Must be some random pre-build from China that I haven't heard of.
Yeah.
Watching the comments, they're gonna be roasting me. They'll be like, "How'd you not know about this brand?
How did you not know this is my gaming computer for 10 years?
This is my lovely computer I've had since 2015, and it's just the best piece of technology I've ever owned."
Right.
And they're gonna be like, "How dare you, Michael?"
Right.
Or they're gonna be like, "No, I never heard that either, dude."
Exactly.
more likely, honestly, but because I've heard a lot of brands over the years. There's actually a caddy that this thing is on.
It's actually
this
a
hard
pretty
drive.
nice case, though.
It's decent build quality. It's enough for what most people use, just to put it on the floor. And so I'm just gonna wipe.
Yeah,
the case out.
actually, I would say, I mean, it's just a standard size case. It's nothing really
Out of the ordinary.
out of the ordinary. It's just
It's a
the
standard
aesthetics.
desktop
Yeah.
case with a fancy front panel.
Right.
And then we'll see if the components are anything to rant and rave about. I'm just gonna guess the normal desktop components because that cooler's not that big. But just to be safe, I'm gonna clean that out. And then I'll unscrew the fan temporarily just so we can vacuum the fins out.
Right. And Mike,
That's good for it. Don't worry about that.
as you told me earlier, that's your electric screwdriver, right?
Yeah, Milwaukee makes some nice screwdrivers.
It's pretty cool, man.
So we're gonna unscrew this fan just so I can get in here and, vacuuming that out. Because I don't want to blow dust around here. I'd rather vacuum it.
Let's get close up on there. As you can see, he's getting to the CPU in there.
Cooler, yep. And if it overheats, then we'll replace the paste. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what they say.
Just so you guys know, I've done plenty of these jobs where I gotta go get the CPU out of there, and
Yeah, we're not gonna take it out because you can always risk bending a pin, and I never do that. But just to be safe,
yeah.
If you don't need to, don't be like, oh, it's 10 years old, time to replace the paste. Like, oil changes on cars, yeah, I understand that. Like, there's preventative maintenance because it does something. But like, just get the dust out of there. It'll be good. If it's overheating with the stress test that we run, though, then I'll be more concerned about it. And I'll say, okay, let's take it off, let's clean it,
Right.
the whole 9 yards of explanation.
Right.
I just grabbed a lot of the dust off there.
Right.
A lot of it's just surface dust. This computer's pretty clean, honestly, for its age. 10 years old, it's pretty stout, pretty clean, yeah. It looks pretty good now. I don't even have to, take the air compressor to it or anything. It's pretty solid.
Check it out in there, yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it's made by Cybertron. They have a service number and everything on here. So
Wow.
there must be some pre-build on Amazon or something. I don't really know what it is, but I guess it exists somewhere
Right.
at some point.
Well, we don't know everything, right? We're not AI over here.
Yeah, really? Right. Give it maybe a 256 gig SSD and call it a day.
Oh, honestly, I'm not kidding around. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of pre-build manufacturers out there. I mean, I can manufacture pre-builds if I wanted to. It's just parts.
Right.
Want to start a new business, guys? Just start drop shipping computer components from China. Jokes aside, I don't know where the other screws went. Oh, there they are. Making a mess here, guys. Pardon me. Oh, there they went. Oh crap! All right, intermission.
A few moments later.
Sorry for the interruption. We're back. Yeah, I'm taking apart the computer. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. Let you guys know when I keep it posted here. Take it off the back so we can take the hard drive off. Everything seems pretty normal, honestly. Seems like an old, slow computer. Probably just upgraded. So let's take a look here. It's the problem. People just keep upgrading and upgrading instead of just upgrading what they have, and then everything goes to e-waste and big landfill piles of junk. So right now we're taking the hard drive caddy out so we can see if it supports a solid state drive. We'll also wipe the hard drive and see if there's any. Since it's not a customer computer, we'll just do a basic wipe on it where we just format it and then put it in a different computer if it's healthy. If it's not healthy, then we'll just get rid of it. Alright, where did that screw go? There they are. Alright. Clean up in here a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's take out our hard drive and give you guys a look at the lovely hard drive. Oh yeah, so it comes with a caddy. It's got the X pattern going here too. It's pretty interesting.
Oh, same thing on the hard drive, really?
Looks like some sort of X pattern. See, like how there's indents?
Oh.
It's interesting. I like it. It looks like it supports solid state drives too. I think. So let's try it out. Stay right there. I'm gonna go get a 256 gig. Well, let's see. 60 gig Crucial. 256 gig Crucial SSD. That's fine. So I got a different one. Let me see. Yeah, that'll work fine. So, actually, you know, I got another one I have in mind for this. I keep thinking back and forth because I'm trying to think about what I want to use on this. Micron. Yeah, Micron's good too.
No, we are interested, man. Tell us
Yeah,
what
we got
we
a
need to
Micron
do.
240 gig here. This is nice too. Micron and Crucial, I think, are the same brand, aren't they?
Honestly, that's something else I really don't know.
A few moments later.
Yeah.
Alright, just make sure the holes line up.
So why did you choose a 240 gigabyte? You're just saying for aesthetic reasons or
Speed.
Because I guess we're kind of leaning more.
Solid state drives. It's a affordable upgrade for the consumer.
Right. We're
So
kind of
it
leaning.
keeps the cost of the computer down by keeping the drive capacity at a lower capacity. But if you're just doing basic web browsing, it's completely fine with 240 gigs.
Right.
Versus a 1 terabyte drive that's slow as hell.
Right.
So let's make sure that 1 terabyte drive works good so it can go in our parts shelf.
Are we trying to game on this though?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't have dedicated graphics, so it's going to be a basic desktop like it always was.
Right.
Though it's got gaming aesthetics to it, which is kind of weird. Yeah, it's got like Oculus files on there and stuff. I can't show you what's on
See,
here. but-
thank you so much for picking up on what I'm trying to say. Is to me it looks like a gaming PC or some sort of a beginning of a gaming
I'm sure you
PC.
probably isn't. Yeah, that hard drive's healthy. It's just slow. No, it's not that slow. So I guess we'll keep that just for parts, and I'll format it in a second. I'm not gonna do any like fancy format like where it erases the data for 100%. But if it's going to another computer, most times people aren't gonna try to recover files on it. They're just gonna try to use the computer that I'm putting it in. So like 99% of the time, you know. So there's no point in me doing all that work for no reason, basically. Okay. Anyway, not to digress. Let me test the SSD before we put it in. Yep, 240 gig, Micron, 94% health. Yeah, solid state drives will actually tell you the exact percentage of health they have. Fun
Oh,
fact.
nice.
Alright, so I'll put this back in, let it format, so you get rid of all the previous user's files. Unless someone's a tech wizard, they won't really know how to get to that stuff anyway if I just do a basic format, so. And yeah, nobody really cares anyway, so. Let's see. Format. That format over, and then nobody's gonna be able to access that. Done. And all their data's gone. Like that. Now if you have like some heavily encrypted stuff that you really want to get wiped, you can also come to us and we have the Department of Defense standard wiping.
Oh, nice.
That involves 7 wipes of zeros and ones. Basically zeroing out, they call it zeroing out the drive. I don't know if you've ever heard that term. How have you, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say, I really can't disclose that because I'm just keeping it professional, so I'm not going to say like my past jobs, but generally speaking, no, I haven't heard of that exact term with the
Well,
7.
all drives are zeros and ones. We know that, right?
That we know.
Okay. So it's going to do all zeros, all ones, and eventually overwrite it. So I don't think I have anything long enough for this. Oh, there's a long screw. So screw this in. Make sure this goes through. There we go. Just need to bite a little bit. I like that this adapter has the option for 2 different drive types, which is nice. Whoever built this case did a good job with that. And solid state drives don't really vibrate because they're solid state. They don't move or anything. There's no moving parts. So
Right.
2 screws is enough most of the time.
I like that definition of the solid state drive. For
Yeah.
those of you who don't know.
Yeah, 2 screws. I mean, it's not like a hard drive, so it ain't going anywhere.
Right.
So for most people, it's for any person for that matter, it's fine. You don't need to do many screws for a solid state drive. See, guys, I'm saving your screw budget here. See, nothing but the finest tech tips at Immortech Solutions.
Very nice.
All right, so now we're just gonna drive these back in. Okay, let's get 2 per side. There's 3, so I'll see if I can get the 3rd one in, but it doesn't look like it's gonna fit. Don't worry, we'll make it fit. Okay, that's 3. Come around to this side. Nice and fast, like production style here. Okay, we got, it's like an assembly line here. Except I'm the only person assembling. And I'm about to cut these feet off because they're driving me insane. I have a whole bag of feet from eBay.
You like that wobble
Felt
on
feet.
there, right?
Yeah, it's driving me nuts.
It's kind of hard to watch.
It's kind of hard to work on. Never mind watch.
Oh, you're doing good, man.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so next we have this put back. Then we're going to put this over on its back here. And we're going to gently remove the feet. Gently. Nope. Alright, this, I mean, I could go in there and try to squeeze those clips, you know, and try to gently persuade and, you know, try to make these things nice and easy, you know?
Right.
But what breaks first usually, plastic or metal?
Definitely plastic.
Okay.
Wow, we didn't see that one coming, right?
My grandpa's hammer always works.
Cool. Very cool. Got some shock value on that one.
You guys just saw that coming, but I'm like, gently persuade it to work. When do I ever gently persuade something? That's the first warning right there, guys. Come on. And then we got my miscellaneous bag of felt feet from eBay.
Very nice.
Nice value pack there. This will keep this thing elevated enough for these power supply fans to keep cool. Oh, we got some dirt in here. See, I don't miss anything here. Power supply needs to keep cool and keep the dust out of it. So this is your, I think it's your intake fan? Yeah, your intake air. So this intakes air into the power supply, keeping it cool. And then it maybe circulates a little bit of air into the case too. Maybe. If it feels like it, you know.
Hmm.
So now let's take our feet off. These are like furniture pads, you know? You can get them anywhere.
Yeah.
And they work fine for computers. I mean, they even make it easy to slide the computer across the floor without scratching it.
Right.
Tech tip.
Nice. We love tech tips.
Do we now?
Yes, we do.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Me, I just love tech tips. Yeah, so there you go. It's going to elevate the computer a little bit and it's not going to be wobbly. Unless for some reason the case is messed up, but that's besides the point. Okay, so we're going to put these feet on. Remove the... Whenever you have garbage, you just throw it away immediately. Then you don't have to make more of a mess later. Okay. Of course, the cheap PC feet, or whatever, are getting stuck, so... And I just cut my nails off, so this is not really helping here.
Hmm.
Ah! There we go.
Trying to tell me I have long nails? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't look at your nails, man, I assure you.
Mine are also cut, just so you guys can see.
They'd love to see that.
But as crazy as this sounds, you know, keeping your nail, a nail, a little longer for computer reasons, that definitely does come in handy. I'll be the first one to say
You
it.
gotta pry on something.
Yeah.
God's pry tools right here.
So if you ever go pro, remember Matt told you that one.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice, easy slide. Maneuverable. Now we're gonna connect our solid state drive here. Satisfying connection. Alright. Well, that's it. No, I'm kidding. I make it look so easy, don't I? Everybody loves the flash drive keychain. Comment down below. Flash drive keychain. Flash drive keychain. Come on. And then I made these keychains with motherboards when I was in high school, not knowing that was cancer causing. So, anyway,
Wow.
because you know silica dust. Don't cut up computer boards, all right? Please.
Wow.
That is a cool keychain, though. You have to admit, with the
That is very cool.
die on. there.
Wait. Let's get that. Let's get that. Very
I
cool.
got another one here too,
Very cool.
with some sort of chip on it.
Very cool.
Now that they're cut up, it's not gonna hurt anything, but well, I didn't do it often, and I didn't do it for a long time, so I'm probably fine.
We advocate good health and safety on this channel at all times.
Yeah, if I'm gonna really dust out a computer too, I'll wear a mask and everything. I try to take care of myself now. You don't know when you're a kid, you know.
Yeah.
You just think, oh, I'm cutting up computers. This is cool, you know.
Yeah. This isn't
Hey.
dangerous.
This is I'm in danger. Anyway. Alright. Let's give this thing
Windows
back.
11.
You guys remember this from the video we did recently? This is like about 6 weeks later. So I remember when I finished this, after we started recording, it actually blue screened and said like Windows not able to install, or had some sort of error. So we're going to try to replicate that again. I'm trying a different installer USB to see if that fixes it. But if that doesn't fix it, then we're going to try Windows 10 instead of Windows 11. So if you look right there, it's very healthy. If you look at zoom into that 94% right there. And this is a good computer otherwise. It could be RAM or it could be... We're going to do some additional testing on it. So I'm going to turn it on and let it boot to the USB. Otherwise it just doesn't install properly. This is a healthy SSD. So we're having it boot to the USB in the back here. My installation, my Windows installers are usually very good, so I don't know what is going on here. So honestly, I don't know what's causing this. I usually try to show you guys something that I already know about, but in this case, Matt thought it would be interesting if we show something that we don't know about. And I think that does make an interesting video. I agree. So.
Definitely.
It's a very clean computer.
Nobody knows everything about computers 1,000% of the time.
Nope, no one does. So right now, if you want to show them the screen, the other project.
It's the only thing I could tell you from a professional standpoint.
Alright. These computers may not be compatible with Windows 11. A lot of them aren't, but I'm usually able to work around those restrictions, as a lot of customers can't afford to get a new computer. And I think those Windows 11 requirements with TPM2, though they are better security requirements, aren't always necessary. I mean, you think about it, someone was just using Windows 10 6 months ago, now all of a sudden it's insecure to use. Besides, like, assuming they didn't stop updating it, you know?
Right.
Like, the security's in there is outdated? I highly doubt that.
Right.
I think they're just trying to get you to buy more new computers, and that's just even more waste going into the earth. So let's try to save as much as we can. Like this and like that.
Right.
That's another one that customer didn't need. He got 2 new computers. He decided he didn't want one of them, so that one's going to go. That one came off his work price a little bit because he gave it to me.
Right.
So then we'll find that a new home. So yeah, we're going to let this install Windows a little bit. Give us like 5 minutes, and we're not gonna we can cut back to when it gives you the error if it does, but it's very quick installation, so we can actually no, I bumped that by accident, sorry. We don't have to turn off the camera, we can just watch this. It goes pretty quick, and because it's a solid state drive and a pretty decent computer. I mean, it's got what, like 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah, it's not a bad computer. It's an MSI motherboard, so it's a custom build. So we'll just give it a minute. So we'll be back when we have an update. I thought it'd be quicker. Sorry. We'll be back when we have
A few moments later.
Mike with the Mortitech Solutions. So today, just to finish up, this is a couple days later. I know we keep jumping. It's a lot of projects and stuff, like customer computers, etc. So we have the X-Strike Cybertron Aero-Cool Case computer. And it kept failing on our stress test here, and I narrowed it down to the stress system memory. So then we went over here, and I labeled this bad just to show you, but this is our Corsair RAM here, and this was actually the problem with this lovely system here. So I had 8 gigs with 2 other sticks laying around, so we got that all set up, and this computer will be going hopefully to its new customer soon. So thanks for watching this episode of Mortitech Solutions, and hope you have a great day. Thanks.